Hello everyone, I'm Natasia Mery C Pangaribuan from University of North Sumatra, majoring in accounting. Now, I want to explain about accounting firm establishment. But before I explain about it, we have to know what is the definition of firm. In simple terms, firm can be interpreted as a form of business entity alliance to run and develop a business between two or more people with the name of the business together. There are 5 characteristics of firm. First is mutual agency. It means every action taken by allies, as long as they are still within the normal framework of the company's business, is an act of firm. Second is limited life. If the reality in the field turns out to be no longer in accordance with what is stipulated in the agreement that has been made, then legally the firm is considered dissolved. Third is unlimited liability. The responsibility of its partner is not only limited to the amount of capital they have deposited. It means that if the firm's assets are not sufficient to cover its debts, the partner's personal assets will also become collateral in the repayment of the firm's debts until everything is finished. And the fourth is ownership of an interest in a partnership. All the assets that have been invested by the allies have become common property and no longer the personal property of its partner. And the last is participant in partnership profit. Next, there are 3 reasons for choosing a firm. First is capital collection. Why? Because the owner of the firm consists of more than one person, and thus the amount of capital collected will certainly be more, because it is provided and comes from several people. And second is easy formation and dissolution procedure. The allies who agree to establish a firm is enough just to make a deed of agreement between them, and with the deed, the firm has been formed. And the third is attached to the personal characteristics of the owner. A firm is very independent on the personal characteristics and ability of the owner to manage it, so that it is one of the important keys in its success. Next is types of firms, divided into 2 parts. First is from the point of business sector, consists of trading firm and non-trading firm. Trading firm is companies engaged in manufacturing and trading. Non-trading firm is a partnership company which is engaged in providing services. And second is from an allied rights point of view, consists of public firms and limited firms. Public firms is firms whose members or allies have the same rights, and limited firms is firms whose members don't have the same rights. Next, accounting process for firm establishment. There are 3 types. First, firms are founded by amalgamation of individuals. For example, on May 26, 2020, Natasia and F agreed to form a firm. Natasia invested 26 million Indonesia rupiah in cash, while F invested in vehicle and equipment worth 30 million Indonesia rupiah and 6 million Indonesia rupiah, respectively. For the record, investment by Natasia, cash 26 million rupiah in debit and Natasia capital 26 million rupiah in credit. For investment by F, vehicle 30 million rupiah in debit and equipment 6 million rupiah in debit. F capital 36 million rupiah in credit. And this is statement of financial position for firma Natasia and F. Second is firms are established by the personal joining of private companies. This is statement financial position of firm F at the time of establishment. For example, on May 1st, 2020, Natasia decided to join firm F by depositing 26 million Indonesia rupiah in cash, while F made an investment of 36 million Indonesia rupiah consisting of 30 million vehicle and 3 million equipment. The value of equipment in the financial position statement of 6 million Indonesia rupiah was agreed only worth 3 million Indonesia rupiah. If accounts payable were brought into firm debt to fulfill an investment of 36 million, F made a cash deposit. There are two methods. First method is if firm F's records are continued as Natasia and F firm records. The records are as follows. Investment by Natasia. Cash 26 million rupiah in debit and Natasia capital 26 million rupiah in credit. For investment by F capital 3 million rupiah in debit and equipment 3 million rupiah in credit. Why? Because the recognized equipment is only worth 3 million rupiah. Cash 4 million rupiah in debit and F capital 4 million rupiah in credit. So, this is statement of financial position for firm Natasia and F. Second method is if firm F's records are closed or not continued to become Natasia and F firm records, then the records are as follows. For investment by Natasia, cash 26 million rupiah in debit and Natasia capital 26 million rupiah in credit. For investment by F, cash in debit 8 million rupiah, equipment 3 million rupiah, vehicle 30 million rupiah in debit, and account payable 5 million rupiah in credit, F capital 36 million rupiah in credit. And the third is firm was founded with the merger or individual companies. This is statement of financial position of Natasia firm at the time of establishment. For example, it was agreed that Natasia and Eve would invest 26 million and 36 million respectively by transferring all assets and debts to Firma assets and debts respectively. If equipment of 6 million rupiah is only valued 3 million rupiah, while Natasia debts increase to 3 million rupiah. Lack of investment must be deposited in cash. There are two methods to record. First method is if firm F records are continued to become firm Natasia and F records, then the records are as follows. For investment by Natasia, cash in debit 12 million rupiah and equipment 2 million rupiah and vehicle 15 million rupiah, and account payable 3 million rupiah in credit and Natasia capital 26 million rupiah in credit. For investment by F capital 3 million rupiah and equipment 3 million rupiah in credit. Cash in debit 4 million rupiah and F capital in debit 4 million rupiah. Conversely, this is if the records of Natasia firm were continued to become the records of firm Natasia and F. If the records of firm Natasia and firm F are closed and not continued to become records of firm Natasia and F, then the records are as follows. So this is statement of financial position for firm Natasia and F. We can see the changes. Cash become 20 million rupiah, equipment 5 million rupiah, vehicle 45 million rupiah, so total assets become 70 million rupiah, account payable 8 million rupiah, Natasia capital 26 million rupiah, and F capital 36 million rupiah. So total liabilities and owner's equity become 70 million rupiah. Okay guys, this is the end of my explanation. I hope you can understand about firm better. I'm so sorry if my words are wrong in this video. If you want to ask a question and give suggestion, you can make it in the comment column. Thank you guys.